Cornhuskers will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Quarterback on the keeper. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Finds the tight end. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback stands alone. All wide receivers. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Finds his man. It's Hunter. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give to the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the Huskers will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man out of the backfield.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got his man on the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Off the play fake on first down. They're working that left side. Still on his feet. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Out of the gun, the inside give. Spins away from the defender. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing 1st and goal. Using the quick game. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Navy. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll try the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's a heat. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The Cornhuskers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Reads it, fires complete.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Hooks. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Chambers. Bought a little time. Lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. How about the little toss out to the fullback to give him a touch?
And you said little toss because they're not trying to throw bombs to the fullback. This is a guy that's going to be more of a possession wide receiver, but if you can depend on him and he can catch the football consistently, you can get those little gains, those positive gains, and keep the defense a little off balance.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running the red zone, it's Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Plucks it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The handoff to Johnson. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Raiola. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Barney. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Hunter. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Off the play fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The Cornhuskers have their offense in high gear. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Huskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to pass on 2nd down.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, This is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll go to the ground. There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the air, it's Chambers. Wide open downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The throw. Got his man downfield. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Quick strike complete. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 13 over Florida. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's key. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They punt it away on 4th down. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? Off the play fake on first down to throw. Hauls it in. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. They'll run the counter. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And here's the return. And the returner goes down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chasing. But really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The inside handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he'll bring it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first. Turning it on! And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Huskers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
The Cornhuskers with the 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back, seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. Surging forward on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Up-tempo for the offense.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. Looking to pass. It's Chambers. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll ride the hot hand. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Rides the back and leaves it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. They'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on 3rd down? Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Duke.
They'll give it to Johnson. Shakes off the defender.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's got an open man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He's got the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. That's caught. It's Hunter. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going for it all. A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Cornhuskers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Now from inside the red zone. Got it behind the line. It's Barney. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely center cut. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Got out of trouble and throws. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Back to pass, it's Chambers. Flips it out to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick release on the RPO. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Makes the grab. And it'll be a touchdown. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The handoff to Johnson. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Hunter. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it 1 play at a time.
And the Huskers want to move quickly.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
To the air, it's Chambers. Right on the money. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on first down from the 30. To the ground with the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the first down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. He's looking to throw. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. He'll start this drive firing. The sure hands, it's Johnson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Great play by the defense, and they're expecting this, right? In a 2-minute situation, they've got a 2-possession lead. They got a lot of DBs out on the field, and everybody's eyes are just on the quarterback. They're all seeing it thrown, and they're breaking on the ball, and they come away with a nice interception.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.